Hello, I'm back. I am doing my second video. I'm going to show you how to insert or change your Medtronic cannula and reservoir and stuff like that. I went to the doctor's and I got a little bit of training done on it. You see this book here, so they train you on the book, step 2, and then they show you. They give you this book, and if you have any questions, it shows you step by step what to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and change mine so you get an idea of what this is. So you have your monitor here, your meter, and you go to the little button that has the little files. You push on that. And there's a selection on there where it says reservoir and tubing. You want to go to that, and you select. And you want to go to new reservoir. So it's going to show you the little thing to select it there. And then you select that, and it's going to ask you remove infusion set from body, remove reservoir from the pump. So we have to remove the infusion set from the body first before you push anything else. So it's telling you what to do, step 1, step 2, and then you go to the next step. So first, make sure you've washed your hands, and you have your mini Mio, which this is the needle and the tubing inside of this. Looks like this. And then you have your mini med reservoir, which looks like this, and looks like it's a needle, and it's what you're going to fill your insulin with. So you've got this and this, and then make sure you have some cotton swabs. Make sure you have some alcohol swabs. So make sure you wash your hands, and I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like this on my body. Let's see it. Whoop. Come backwards here. So it looks like this. And this is what you're going to change out. So I'm going to take this out right now. I'm going to show you how to do that. So make sure you've washed your hands. And so you take this and you simply pull it out. Looks like this. It's the little needle. I don't know if you could see there. That little needle goes into this little thing here. And it's a little tube that stays inside of your skin. So you do that. You just put that to the side. And you make sure you have your Band-Aid ready. Here, did you take my Band-Aid? Oh, here it is. So make sure you have a Band-Aid ready for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just pull this right off. I'm going to have an alcohol swab so I can wipe it. So we're going to take this off quickly, and I will show you what was inside of me. You want to wipe it off, so no blood this time. And that's where it was. You can barely even see it. It's like a little tiny hole. You want to dry it off. And then I'm going to put a Band-Aid just in case it starts to bleed. Hopefully it won't, but we don't never know. So, oh, it started bleeding a little bit. You see that little dot? I'm going to do that. And it kind of helps you remind you where you had it before. So you don't always want to keep putting it in the same place. So you take that out, and it looks like this. And this little thing, it's what it was inside of me, and it's plastic. As you can see, I'm moving it around. It's like a little tube that goes inside of you. You can see that. That little tiny tube is inside of me. And that's what puts the insulin into my body. So it just kind of, you know, that's what's giving me my insulin from this little machine, from this little tube here. Okay, so that's that. And then you want to go to your pump and you want to select reservoir and tubing and new reservoir, and it's going to ask you remove reservoir from pump. So the next step, remember this, we had these steps, whoops, those you could see, remove reservoir from pump. So you want to take this is the pump, and you want to twist it out, just twist, and this comes out, and this is where it holds your insulin, and then you push rewind. So it rewinds. Rewinding, please wait. Once it's done, it will let you know. And it's going to take it all the way down. Looks like this. Anyways, so we're going to let it do that. And you're going to have this and this now. So this is the insulin. It goes in here, and this is the needle that's attached to your belly. Okay, and this goes in the trash. And then you're going to take your reservoir, and you are going to fill it, and make sure that you have, Kira, bring that back, please. You need to make sure that you have, your hands are clean, and you wipe off the insulin bottle. So make sure you wipe this off. And you want to take it out a couple minutes before you use it, because you'll have less bubbles if it's like warm, room temperature. So you don't want it warm, you just want it room temperature. Because if it's right out of the fridge, it seems to get more bubbles on there. So you want to do that. And then you want to take the reservoir, which is this, and your insulin, and you're going to put it on here. And, well, you know what? Now I got to take it off because I forgot to put air in there. So however much you're going to take out, you need to put back in of air. So you have this, and I am going to be a little bit under the number 1, so I'm going to use that much. So I'm going to go ahead and put the air in there, and then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to fill it to your amount that you need, or that I need. The amount of air I put in there. That's that. You want to make sure there's no bubbles. You kind of tap, tap, tap. Tap the bubbles out. And then after that's done, make sure there's no bubbles. You don't want any bubbles in that tubing. So you have that. And you just kind of pull it off of this, and you do that, so that's out, and then this, let's see if I'm doing this right here. Look at the steps. So then you're going to have this, and you're going to have these two parts, and you're going to take this part off. It like screws out, and this goes, you need to hold on to this because it goes to the tube. So we're going to put that aside. We're going to go to the next step. So now we have done up to step 5. We have filled the vial with the insulin, and now it's just sitting there, and then we are going to do the infusion set. So it looks like this, the little wiring part. So you take your little pod, you gotta open it. You gotta make sure that you take this pod out, and you'll have this. And remember, I showed you before that little, you know, tubing that stays inside of you. There's a needle there, so that needle is going to go inside of you, and then it's going to keep the little tube in there that I showed you from before. Over here. So you have, so this is inside of this little pod, and it kind of like connects on there to you. You can see that. It's kind of the same, but it's this way. So it's in the little pod kind of thing. All right, so then you have to take the back part off. And you are going to take out the little tube. It's got like a little pocket here for the tube. Just kind of unwind it. It's pretty long, which is good because you don't want to get it caught on anything. And then, so you have this. You got to take the sticker off because this is what attaches. This is how it sticks to you. Make sure it doesn't come out. You gotta be like really careful. And then you have to push it back. Push it back like this. Make sure you take the little blue thing off. Oh no, I messed it up. I'm gonna have to open another one. See what happened? I took this off of the little pod thing. You're not supposed to do that. So now I'm going to have to open another one. It's not good. Let's try again. So I'm going to take it into the pod. That's okay. So we have another one. So we're going to open it again. And you don't want to do what I just did. You don't want to take, see the needle there? You don't want that to happen. Because that pod is going to be like pushing in that needle into your body. So you don't want this when you're taking, you want to take this little blue thing off like that. It's covering the needle. And then you want to take this tape off without bringing the other off of the pod. You kind of want to like, you're going to have to hold it down a little bit, like that. And then you have that there. Now, you take the tubing out like I did before. So you want to take the tubing out. Let's see if you guys can see what I'm doing here. You take the tubing out. And then you, in your mind, take this off the back, the little wrapper thingy, and you have to hold the back, and you have to push it or pull it up until you hear a snap. It snaps in. You'll see it, and it's like this. So it's in there. You see? And then you put it there to the side, and you have what looks like this. So now you have this, and you have this. This is going to be where the insulin goes. This is going to be what goes on your body. So then, let's see here. It is telling me to attach this to the insulin. So we're going to just attach and then screws on. So pretty much you just turn it, and that's it. You don't want it too tight or too loose. So it looks like this. And then you put it into your pump like this, and you twist. That's that. And then you have this attached to this. So then you go to your menu, and then it tells you fill reservoir, connect tubing to reservoir, do not connect to body yet. So do not connect this to your body yet. It says next here, so we're going to push next. It says place reservoir into pump and lock, which we just did that. Do not connect to body, so don't connect it to your body, so you push next. And then it says select, load, and hold until complete. Do not connect to your body. So you want to keep holding the load down until you see a little bit of the insulin come out of this needle. That way you know that this little tube is full of insulin and it's ready to be connected to your body. So we want to keep pushing the load until we see insulin drops a little bit. That way you don't have any air bubbles in there. And it looks like this while it's filling. I don't know if I could show you if you could see that. And you'll feel it. And then, let's see here. It's not coming out yet. And it says do not connect to body. It says complete. Do not connect to body, and then it has next. So you push next. And then it tells you again, do not connect to body, hold fill until drops appear, then select next. So we're going to see how long it takes for it to fill. And we just got to keep pushing it. Oh, and you'll see it coming because I see it in there. Oh, there we go, a couple drops. I don't know if you saw that. Okay, then we go to next. So it took like 9.6 units to fill, or for it to come out. Now I'm going to go to next, and it says insert infusion set into body. Select fill to fill cannula or done if not needed. So that's what it's going to say. And then we're going to connect this to my body. So let me stand up so you can see. Put this down because you gotta make sure you wipe your area that you're gonna be putting it in. I gotta pick a different area because I've already placed it on this side, and then this is where I had it last time. So now I gotta go back to this side, but I think I'm gonna do it more on the side right here. So I'm gonna clean my area. Let it dry. And then you're going to take this. It's got kind of like a little hole on the side there, so you can put the tubing, you see that? This little like hole there, and that's where like the little tube goes in. And I'm gonna push it here. And it's got these two little holes here for your thumb and your index finger. And you just place it on your body and you push the button. And that's what you're going to hear. And then you want to push it down a little bit so the adhesive from this thing connects or sticks to your body really good. So you want that to stick really, really good. So you do that. And then you lift, and it gives you this. So that needle is out. and you put the top back on this. So you're not poking yourself. And then you have this. So now you're connected. And this is it. This is the little tube that's connected to you, and it's connected to the pump. So this is connected to the pump here, and it just runs here to your body. It looks like this. It's just a little tiny thing if you can compare it to my finger. And then that's it. And then you just put it in your pocket. Or actually, we need to resume. So don't forget to do that. This is filled cannula. We've already done that. So then you just want to push done because we've already filled the cannula. So we push done, and it tells you your basal has resumed. So your insulin has resumed doing what it's going to do, kind of thing. And that's it. That's all. So then you just put this little pump in your pocket. I like to just stick it in my front pocket. Some people put it on their bra or something like that. It just depends on what you like. But that's pretty much it. All right. I hope that helps some people that are like me and have no idea what they're doing with this thing. So I will make another video on hopefully this coming up week when I get the sensor. So I'm still missing the sensor, so I just got the pump. Okay, bye.